What's going on, guys? Just finished week 26 of the trading challenge, trading from $100 to $1,000,000. We're currently at 86,900. Last week we were at 116,000. So we're down 30 grand this week again. We've been in, the past 3 weeks we've had big losses, and Pulse Chain has just been tanking. That's pretty much why. So Pulse Chain is down all-time lows this week, even lower than last week. Again, wiping out the low of the start of Pulse Chain. So yeah, pretty deep on Pulse Chain. But I took a few trades this week. There's been huge FUD and news and bunch of shit happening with pDAI, which I'll talk about in a bit. But for now, I went in a few trades trying to trade this news, and I got wrecked. So I ended up selling my teddy bear because teddy bear is heavily tied to pDAI, right? So this thing got wrecked. And this was wrecked purely because of pDAI, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I got out around somewhere up here for about maybe a fucking 15 grand loss on teddy bear, right? So that's one big dent. And then I went into pDAI afterwards, right? So I went in once, and then just a small loss, and then I went in really, heavy afterwards, right? 17 grand entry or put into it. And if we look at the chart, I went in and I went to sleep on it, right? I was like, just buy the fucking dip, bro. Stop being a bitch. So I bought the dip, and then somewhere around here, I think it was. And then I woke up a couple hours later, and Richard Hart had made a tweet basically saying, it's fucking over. He's not behind it. He doesn't like it. It's been exploited, blah, blah. So it started coming down pretty heavily. And then I got out around, where was it? Here. Around 43 mil, right? Came back down, and then we had a big old pump back up, but it's been all over the place, right? There's loads of things that happened to it. But I basically got wrecked trading that news. Anyway, he ended up selling a part of it into Most. So then I bought Most, made a quick 3 grand trade on Most, and then I went into Pump after he also bought that one, and then I bought some Trump as well, speculating that he may buy Trump afterwards, right? But yeah, I think he literally just swapped a little bit more into it a minute ago. So these are pumping up right now, look. And our wallet's probably going up. Yeah. So yeah, those are going up right now, and that's pretty much all the trades that I've took, and I'm in these two still. And that's pretty much where we're at. But anyway, let's talk about pDAI and the FUD, right? So basically, there's been a guy that's minting, or people that have been minting pDAI into existence, selling it into DAI stablecoin eDAI, and then bridging it off the chain into Ethereum. And obviously that's bringing down Pulse Chain, which has been suppressing the price, and now we're at all-time lows. And pDAI definitely has a part in that role. There's been so many people that are coping, basically saying that it's going to go higher. You've got people that are still max bidding this dip, and it might work out for them, it may, but I don't think so. So it's dipped 98% right now, which is not obviously a normal dip. You have Richard Hart himself, which has made several tweets. Let me find him. Richard Hart. He has made several tweets basically saying that it's not his, and look. So we got pDAI exploiter, blah, blah, showing the videos of the guy that's exploiting it. He's like, what else do you guys need? We've got a spreadsheet, live videos, on-chain records, and now the founder himself is telling you it's not him, and it's fucking, sell. Literally says here, stop buying pDAI. Shows all the other shit, says PulseX is better. He's swapped money from DAI stablecoin into PulseX, into Most, into Pump. So he's basically saying that, these are his memes, and the projects that he supports, right? He doesn't support pDAI. So that's one thing. We have the minter, which was the first dip. Maria also sold this dip, and also live streamed them selling, right? Pumped back up, Richard Hart FUD, came back up, and then this is where the guy got doxed, basically. So he got doxed for this was who the seller was, and there was a photo of him, some guy, and he basically extracted $4 million on this kind of section, right? And now we have this dip, which is Richard Hart selling right now, and we also have Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? So yeah, I mean, there's been a bunch of shit that's happened. I'm probably missing a few things that have happened in this area because there's been so much, but those are the main things, right? And my whole view on it is I basically want pDAI to either stop being minted and it can go to $1, or if it's not going to go, if it isn't going to be able to fix that issue, then I want it to go to 0, right? And I don't think they're going to be able to fix it. So I don't necessarily, like, I personally don't understand the technical side of it all. I don't even know if it can be fixed or whatever. But as far as like my understanding, send it to fucking 0, right? Richard Hart's clearly saying it's fucking over, and people just don't want to accept it. They're in denial right now, which is understandable, but you know, is what it is. It's fucking over. Send it to 0. Atroparico is done, in my opinion. And if it survives this shit, then fucking fair play to the people that were able to buy that dip. But I'm not gonna be one of them, right? The guys also, like, we've seen $4 million that was extracted. I don't know if I'll be able to find. Here we go. But yeah, we've seen $4 million that has been extracted in this area, but there's apparently been more over the whole chart. And you know, I've seen people say like, you know, 10, $15 million. I can't see if they've actually backed that or whatever, but that might just be a number they've pulled out of their ass. But if they have took 10, $15 million over this whole chart, which is possible, then, you know, Pulse Chain would be way higher right now. You know, probably more up in this area, close to sack rate or higher, if that didn't happen. So pDAI has definitely had a big impact on why Pulse Chain is down. And yeah, I mean, I don't like that. Obviously, if you support Pulse Chain, you should want pDAI to either fix their fucking shit or go to 0, because people just keep on buying, right? They're just buying this dip, and you know, the minter can just keep minting, taking their money and buying Ethereum or DAI or whatever. And yeah, so obviously not good. But yeah, I mean, they're buying fucking Trump and Pump and all of Richard Hart's shit, and I'm just stacking ink, right? I'm done with all fucking Atroparico. I was an ink and a beer guy, now I'm just an ink guy. So I've just got ink, and maybe I'll just buy some of Richard Hart's memes on pump tires, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like, I don't know what the next or the main fucking meme is on Pulse Chain anymore. Obviously the biggest meme we have now is most, and that's pretty much where we're at. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna sell these Pump and Trump on these dips, on these pumps, I mean. The only one that I'm planning on, or like would want to hold, is most, right? That's the one that I like the most. And yeah, but I don't have any right now. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Other than that, let's have a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, because yeah, that's like the main thing that's that matters in this market, right? But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's holding up nicely. I still don't think it's going to come down to this area, and yeah, I think we'll mess around here and make our way up eventually, right? Ethereum gotta be bottomed, right? If it comes down, it could come down one more time to this area, or just fuck around here. I don't think we're gonna go lower than that, and if we do, then you know, you're looking at 1500. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, just waiting, really, waiting on Ethereum, waiting on Bitcoin, and yeah, hopefully we can sort this DAI stablecoin shit out on like pDAI. You know, B-Roots is I think I don't know if he's sold, but he's defo switched. Like, he's like, I'm done tweeting, I'm done promoting it, right? Because he's fucking, obviously Richard Hart legit came out and said, I'm done, like, it's fucking over, fucking stop selling, stop shilling, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Crazy week, fucking crazy week. We are in Pump and Trump, and then we want to buy more ink, and that's pretty much everything. So yeah, see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.